This is the sixth and final clue. It's family naming patterns. Today, as back then, a lot of parents name their children after themselves or an earlier ancestor. And the Bronte sisters do that in their novels, so then we can trace family heritage. The thing is Emily took it a step further than her two sisters, and she also used this family naming pattern within nicknames. So as you can see, in Anne Bronte's book, In the Tenant of Wildfell Hall, Arthur Huntington has a son named Arthur, Ralph Hattersley has a son named Ralph, Annabella Loughborough has a daughter named Annabella. In Jane Eyre, Charlotte has Jane Eyre as the daughter of Jane Reed. In Wuthering Heights, we see that Hareton is named after the first ancestor of Wuthering Heights, and that Catherine has a daughter named Catherine. The final link, though, is the nicknames. So as we can see, Kathy has a daughter named Kathy, and the final one, linking 3 generations, is old Linton, the grandfather, has a son named young Linton, who is Edgar, who then has a son named Linton. This was the final key clue for me. Emily wrote the book so that it was difficult and confusing to see all the Linton names and how they were connected. However, I was tipped off to the fact that Ellen Dean, a domestic servant, was calling the owners of the Grange just by their last name. She wasn't referring to them only as Mr. Linton, as a domestic servant should always do. I also thought it was strange that the wives of an estate were calling their husbands by their last name. Even today, most spouses don't call each other by their last names only. This is the final clue, that Linton is Edgar's son, and that Isabella is a survivor of incest.